we go. That's taken care of. Diane Overman from the Indiana County Veterans Providers Group joins us on the air this morning. Our conversation brought to you by Marcus & Mack, a law firm representing injured people. Diane, we're going to try a little different here. We've got one other gentleman on the line, but you've got three people lined up to speak with today, huh?
We do. It's kind of a busy day here.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning to everyone. The Veteran Providers Group has been kind of this month. We are still meeting via Zoom, as everyone else is. We were able to work a little bit with the Legacy Project this summer, even though school has not resumed. Mrs. Brubaker from the ICTC assisted us with our very first interview with a World War II veteran, Mr. Tom. It was a great experience. He had worked under General Patton, and his stories were just phenomenal. So we're hoping to share more of that interview at some point with you on the radio.
Uh-huh.
And we're lined up with our second World War II veteran that we're in the process of getting scheduled for a videotaping. So it's been exciting. That was our first one. Her student helped us in that project, and it was amazing just to listen to his stories and see all his memorabilia.
Yeah, terrific. So you have three gentlemen lined up with me, correct? Is that correct?
We do.
Uh-huh.
This is from the MVO, which is the Military Veteran Outdoors. This is an organization that provides a private recreational getaway for current military veterans and retired. This is over 700 acres up in Jefferson County, I believe. I had the privilege of visiting the property about 2 months ago, and it's a beautiful place for veterans to enjoy fishing and hunting and just be outdoors with very little rules, no fee to enjoy the property. Just respect it, take what you bring, and just relax. So they're here to share that. They're trying to get more members from Indiana County to enjoy that. They also are able to accommodate veterans with disabilities. So I'll let them share, and then I'll get off the line and let somebody else call in.
Okay, so you're going to arrange. Well, first let's find out which of those gentlemen we have on the line right now. Let's say good morning to him. Good morning.
Good morning. This is Gary Smith. I'm the president.
All right, there's Gary Smith.
There's Gary. He's the guy. He knows all the information, too. So I'll reach out to the other two, and hopefully somebody else will call in.
All right, so we'll say goodbye to you, Diane, and wait for the next caller, okay?
All right. Thank you, Todd.
There you
Bye-bye.
go. All right, Gary, let's talk a little bit about this. This is exciting. Of course, we had you on the air with us last year, and were introduced to this concept. In the years since that, I'm sure the property and the whole concept has developed even further.
Oh, yes. We had a benefactor come in, and she was. We took her on a tour of the property, and the roads are, of course, they're dirt roads going through the woods, and it was really bothering her physically. So she put some money up and gave us the opportunity to purchase a tractor. And now we can go out anytime we want and fix up the roads so that our elderly veterans and the ones that are disabled can go out there and have a little bit smoother of a ride going through the property.
Yeah. Now, it's called Camp Van Giesen. Tell me about Staff Sergeant Kenneth Van Giesen.
Ken Van Giesen lived up in Kane and was in Afghanistan, where he was killed by an IED. And in that process, there was they had a lot of outpour of help and cries for Ken, and we were able to get the story, and we went up and talked with his family and asked if we could dedicate the property in Ken's name, and they were more than happy to allow that to happen. So most military installations, they have their military installation, but they also have a nickname, if you will, like Camp whatever. This we went ahead and named it in honor of Ken Van Giesen, and it has that is what it is. and that's what the people know it as.
So, Military Veteran Outdoors Incorporated is strictly local, or are there other branches?
We only have one branch. We had 3 at one time, and we helped them get their nonprofit process. And now they are on their own with their own name. Mm-hmm. So we've helped others out, but we are national. We've actually got some of the military that are deployed right now that are members, and when they come back into town, or if they're out of state and they come up here, we get them and take them out to go hunting or whatever they want to do.
And it's a really interesting concept in that it offers really the opportunity for vets to do whatever they really feel they need to do to help themselves not only reacclimate to coming back to America from their service overseas, but to deal with some of the stresses that are involved in that.
Absolutely. When I get a new member and I kind of give them an indoctrination of what's happening, I tell them that this is their backyard and to use it as such. There is, you don't have to ask permission. You can go out and whatever you take with you, bring out of the property, and just respect it as nature. And they can do anything that they want to. They can go four-wheeling. They can bring their family out. They can hunt, fish. They can sit by the creek and just listen to the water babble down the creek if that's what they want to do.
We are joined on the line now by another of your colleagues. Let's find out who has just called in. Good morning.
Yes, good morning, Todd. This is Steve Reinl. I tried a little earlier to get through and couldn't get through.
Yeah, well, it's good to have you on with us now. Steve, tell me about your involvement with Military Veteran Outdoors.
I've been involved, Todd, now for approximately 3 years, and I've been appointed the public relations officer for MVO, and I'm a local boy. I've been actively recruiting in Indiana County for members, and I've been doing a lot with MVO. For me, it's all about helping the veterans. Mm-hmm. I give presentations, so if there's any veterans organizations or people who would like to learn more about Military Veterans Outdoor, I'd be glad to give them a presentation or a speaking engagement.
It's just a short trip to Jefferson County out of Indiana County, and so it's a natural fit for Indiana County veterans. Tell me about the response from Indiana County guys.
Yeah, the response has been fairly good. We have definitely been successful in getting some new members from Indiana County, especially the northern part of the county. There's a few members that joined from the Climber Legion and some from the Tulip Valley Rod and Gut Club up here in the northern part of the county. So we've had some success. We've also been successful in other counties as well. And I'd really like to make that point. This Military Veterans Outdoors is open to any veteran, active duty or reserve personnel. So it's not just for county residents, local residents. We have members actually from all over the country. My son-in-law's even joined. He's active duty Army, and he's down in Fort Meade. So it is open to everybody. It's a great outdoor experience opportunity for any veteran.
And membership is free.
Absolutely. We feel our premise is that by serving their country, the veterans have earned the right to join Military Veterans Outdoor at absolutely no cost whatsoever.
All right, gentlemen. Obviously, when you have a property that is this big and you have limited resources in terms of being able to develop it, you do very much accept donations, and it is a 501c3. If somebody wants to give, what can they do?
Well, they can contact me or Gary, or even online. We have a donation button on our website, and especially this year, that it's very important because of the coronavirus situation. Our fundraising is really behind schedule. Mm-hmm. It's really put limitations on what we can do. I'm sure that's the case with most nonprofits right now. So, we welcome an opportunity and welcome anybody that is willing to help.
Yeah, and Gary, a good point here is the fact that the monies that are raised through donations, they're used to actually, all of them, 100% of them are used to develop the property and make the hunting and fishing experience even better.
That's correct. Everybody that deals with MVO, all the officers, they're all volunteer. Nobody takes any money. In fact, they give their own time and a lot of times their own money to do what we need to do to make make MVO the best that we possibly can. So we go through and we fundraise, and that's how we get our money. And if there is anybody out there, we would love to talk with them and see what we can come up with.
Yeah, you've got a website, you've got a Facebook page, correct?
That is correct. We really got started heavy on Facebook, and then we went and developed the website to make it a little bit better for those that don't want to do social media.
Yeah, so that's Military Veterans Outdoors. That's your Facebook handle. And militaryveteransoutdoors.com is the website.
That's it.
Gentlemen, we thank you so much for coming on to talk a little bit about this wonderful venture in Jefferson County, but for all vets, we appreciate your time today.
Thank you, Todd.
All right.
Todd, thank you very much for your time.
Have a great day today.
You also.
Bye-bye.
Bye now.
Bye-bye.
Bye now.